Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I hope everyone's doing good. This is take two of the planner flip. I tried to film a flip yesterday. I was about like halfway through my planner and I just happened to look over at the camera and it was 35 minutes long and I was only halfway through my planner. So I was like, no, that's not gonna work. I'm not trying to take up 70 minutes of your time to go through this hunk of chunk. But yeah, so it's time for a flip, time for an updated flip. My insides, like my inserts, are set up sort of the same way that I showed you in January. I have a different cover. So in January, I was in my black croc. I am back in my gold Campagna. This is the Gillie Firenze medium Campagna in gold with 30mm Krause rings. And I think the reason I moved back into it is because I missed my 30mm rings. So I'll have to get new rings for my black croc. I still have it. I'm not parting with it, but I definitely need larger rings. So for the moment, I'm back in the Campagna. I love it. I've had this one for, I don't know, maybe 2 years now. And as I mentioned, she's a honka chonka. So I'm going to try to do this quickly, okay? Let's not hit 35 minutes. This sticker up front is one that I got from a shop here in my town, like downtown where I live. It's a small town, but downtown is pretty cool. It has a lot of character. And I have my little witchy hat and my little tassel here. This is just from Michael's. My pockets are not too interesting. I have some cloth and paper dots, photo of Chomper, receipt, some cash, and that's it. In here, I've got a guinea pig that my husband folded for me. He just started folding like origami out of nowhere, and this one is a guinea pig. You can see it's like fat little body and this tiny little feet. It's so cute, and the little ears. I think the nose just needs to be a little bit more rounder because guinea pigs kind of have like a rounded nose, and then it would be perfect. But I like my guinea pig. Piggy hangs out in there. And here I just have like the password to my Wi-Fi and some stamps and just other random stuff. In the back, I do use this as my wallet. So I have all my cards. I have my little ghosty. This is the planner tarot card. Oh no. It's a tarot card that says the planner. So cute. I love that. So that hangs out back here. I have a pink Tombow highlighter, and it's the only one I have. And then, yeah, nothing too interesting back there. Anyway, so all of my dividers are kind of old. I've had them for several months now. This one, write it down. I'm not sure where it came from. When I ordered my black croc, these dividers came with the planner. The person I bought it from was very generous, but I'm not sure where they're from, and it's kind of falling apart because I use and abuse my planner. And then my other tabs, like this one, I think these are from Sparkly Peach Co., but I bought them a while back. And yeah, so I mean, they're nothing too fancy. I like my dividers, but sometimes I don't remember where they're from. This is a Hobby Lobby. Nope, not Hobby Lobby. Bunny Plants. This is Bunny Plants vellum, and I love this vellum. Then I have just a photo of my girls on our camping trip last year. And this first section, it says write it down, but it's my notes section. So I have my inbox. This is SM Plans, a freebie from her Facebook group. And I would say 85% of my inserts are SM Plans. And I will try to remember to mention like where my inserts are from, but most of them are SM Plans. So that I just have an inbox here. I have a to buy list. And then the rest is just random notes, guys. If I need to note it down, it goes here. Then I have the Queen of Swords tarot card. I have it slit, punched and slit, and I use this as a marker. And this is an extra card from, like, I have a deck that I use specifically to pull cards out of. Like if I write a card to someone, I'll usually slip in a tarot card. I'll pull a card just for them that I think will resonate with them. I slide it in there, send it off. Or if I give a gift, I will usually attach a tarot card. So this is just like an extra one. And I use this to mark when I have a clean page. So here I know is my notes section, but if I need to flip quickly to a page that has nothing on it to write, it's right here. So I just have SM Plans floral note paper. I love her florals. I'm a sucker for floral, guys. I mean, look at my, I always have flowers in my videos, I think. I like to have fresh flowers in my house, and I like to have them in my videos. So just a bunch of note paper here. Then I have this kind of superfluous divider that holds my die cuts. These are Bunny Plans die cuts. I can't remember where that one came from, but I've had that one for a really long time. I think this was Little Magic Prints. It's like a coffee cup, it says Basic Witch. It's so cute. And then I have my project section. So this is a photo of my sister and I, photo of my dog Chomper, more Bunny Plans vellum. So this project section is just my work section. So I can't flip through a lot of stuff because I have a lot of work notes in here, but I did want to share the insert that I use to keep track of my projects. So I work from home right now as an editor, and I almost always have more than one project going at a time because they tend to be shorter projects. They're like 2,000 words max. So we publish lessons online, and each project is written by a different writer. So I collaborate with a lot of different writers, and it's a lot of back and forth on the projects. So I use this insert to kind of keep track of which project I'm working on, with who, and what stage it's in. So here I will write the title of the project, what stage it's in, and then the last box is for published. So when I check this last box, I know it's been published and it's done. Otherwise, I would say like 99% of what I need for work is just on the computer. I just work on the computer. So my next section, the divider says tarot, and it is my tarot section, but it's like tarot, it's spirituality, and it's journaling, because oftentimes when I pull tarot cards, I will journal at the same time. Like tarot and journaling for me just go hand in hand. This is a photo of my baby girl. This is my brother with his favorite filter, the butterfly filter. I love this photo of him. And then this paper clip I think was from Kubo and Lucy, just like these little clips down here also from Kubo and Lucy. And I love it. It's cute, but it does mark up the page here. And then I think in my last video I was talking about how my red nail polish marks up the page. And here I am with my red nail polish again. Can't stop. I love it. It's an older photo of my baby girl. She made me a Pikachu and an Eevee together. That was so cute. So I clipped that in there. This is a vellum that I've had for a while. I think I found this image online. It's supposed to be that good luck potion from Harry Potter, the Felix Felicis, I think is how you say it. And so I keep it in here for good luck, you know. And then I have notes from a book that I was reading. This is Journaling Home's March journaling pages. I don't have April's. I really like these. I don't have April's, but I do plan on buying one for May, buying the May bundle. And then this is also journaling prompts that I got from Kellyanne Maddox's website, from her blog. My cat is crunching kibble, if you hear anything. And so she has a YouTube channel and a website. She's a tarot reader. She talks a lot about witchy stuff and tarot related stuff. So if you're looking for, if you want to learn tarot or just expand on anything like that, Kellyanne Maddox is amazing. I am obsessed with her. So she's here on YouTube, and then she also has her website. And these journaling prompts are from her blog. And I love these because they go really, really in depth. Some of them are lighter, like where can you go looking for fresh insight and inspiration today? And then some of them get really deep. Like, when was the last time you witnessed distinctly self-destructive behavior, either in yourself or in someone else? Describe it and the emotions you had at the time. Like, what? So yeah, if you want some pretty intense journaling prompts, head over to her blog. She's got, I mean, literally hundreds. Then I have another divider. My kitty cat, the one that's eating kibble. This is a card that I got from Planner Press a couple of years ago. And then I have my gratitude inserts in here from 2021. And the reason I have these in here is because I find that it's useful to go back sometimes and reread the things that I've written before. So if I'm having an off day, or if I just can't think of like what I'm grateful for, or like something I haven't already written, I can go through here. Like this page is full. I'm not going to flip through it, but it helps me to like go through, hi kitty, and reread all my gratitude stuff. So I have that in there, and then just a ton more note paper in case I want to write anything. Then I have my home section, and I was just talking, this is like my most used section in my planner right now. I have my Jack and Rose vellum, obsessed. And then this, I have like our favorite breakfast, dinners, lunches, snacks, and I just use that when I'm meal planning or trying to think of what we're gonna have. Here, when I'm doing the meal planning or the shop, this is like I reference this checklist of things that I want to do. And then I have recipes here, not entire recipes, just like bits and pieces of recipes, because once I've made a recipe once or twice, I basically know how to make it. And it's just, I need to remember like, okay, approximately how much of each ingredient, because I don't really measure either. So I just need a ballpark estimate of how much of each ingredient. And then sometimes, for example, this dish, it's ropa vieja, it's the dish of Cuba. It's delicious, but it has like 20 different spices, and I just can't remember them all off the top of my head. So I like to have a list, you know, just to kind of brainstorm. And then here I've got just some recipes for like a linen spray. It came from a bottle that I bought. And now here, this is sort of where I'm doing like a whole home, I don't know, I call it like revitalizing my house, because it involves decluttering, but also deep cleaning and also redecorating. And I'm just kind of like freshening up all my spaces. And I don't really know where this came from. I just woke up one morning like, I want to do this. And so I went to Barnes & Noble, it's like my go-to. And I found Clean Mama's books. Clean Mama. I think Becky from Clean Mama. I bought both of her books. She has 2. I think she maybe even has 3, but I bought 2. And I've been using her system to kind of go through my house and revitalize it. So one of the things she'll have you do is like, just go sit in your room. So I'll take my planner and take my cup of coffee, and I'll go to the room that I'm working on. I started in the kitchen, and I will just look around and be like, okay, what are the things that I love about my kitchen? Because I do love my house. And what are some things that I could improve on, right? She calls them pain points. So, you know, I made a list of all the things that I love about my kitchen and how I can like enhance those areas. And then what are the things that I don't really like so much about my kitchen, and how can I just address those issues one by one? And I've made a lot of progress. So the kitchen took me 2 whole days, and then I did my kids' rooms. I think I spent 1 whole day on each room. And I did the same thing, like took absolutely every single thing out of every drawer, every cabinet, cleaned every single corner, and then I just put new stuff in and just freshened up the spaces. And so kitchen was the hardest. Then I did the kids' rooms, then I did the laundry room, then I did master bedroom, and I'm just working my way through the house. So it's more than just like, okay, what do I need to clean in each room? It's really a thoughtful evaluation of each and every room and how I can like make the things that I love, how can I love them even more? Like how can I make them even better? And then the things that kind of bug me, how can I address those? So here, like in the kitchen, my grout was pretty grimy, so I had to get down there and do the grout. I did like half of my grout and I got tired and I had to stop. And I was just like, why is this such an ordeal? And then literally 2 days later, realized that I had COVID. So I forgive myself for not finishing the grout. If you go down to my kitchen right now, it's like 50% gleaming and 50% the other half still needs to be done. And I just haven't had the motivation to finish just yet. But mostly the kitchen is basically done. I think I need to pull the oven like out and get underneath the oven. And then that's it. And I love my kitchen right now. I'm obsessed with my kitchen. My kids' rooms look really good. Okay, so the decluttering and that kind of stuff, that's like the first pass. And then the second pass, I'm gonna go through and I want to switch to using like more natural cleaners around my house. So that's what this area is. So I have a list here of cleaning essentials. these little dots are cloth and paper, and I have things like Castile soap, vinegar, baking soda, and that kind of stuff. And then I have recipes for like all-purpose cleaner, toilet cleaner, laundry, air freshener, this kind of stuff. These are all from Madeline Olivia here on YouTube. Like I found her channel, I found one of her videos, and she was just listing recipes, like cleaning recipes, and I wrote them down. So these are all of these and these. I guess Kitty's just gonna make yourself at home here, honey. From Madeline Olivia. And a lot of it is just like vinegar and water and essential oils in different combinations and in different proportions. And I actually really, really love that because I can make, you know, I can buy a giant tub of vinegar and I can make different kinds of cleaners. So I don't know, that's gonna be the second pass. Here I have more recipes. These are Clean Mama's recipes. It's just a fold out. I don't think it was meant to be punched and put in a planner, and I just made it fit. Then I have Queen of Cups, another marker, again, just slit. And I can just move this around, so wherever I'm working in my planner, I can just flip to it quickly. And, you know, it sticks out, so you can see, like, Queen of Cups. Okay, so then this is avocado and salmon rice bowl. Just recipes, 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 recipes. More recipes. Okay, so then once I'm done with my project, like my whole home thing, probably a lot of those inserts will come out and I will switch to something like this. This is from Annalita Designs, where I will write more of like, okay, kitchen, what needs to be done in there. More of like a detailed list of what needs to be cleaned. And then I've just been kind of working on routines and stuff here. So this is daily, this is monthly. These sticky notes are from that shop downtown that I was telling you about. And I will just sort of add to this. This isn't complete just yet. Then I have a week on one page where I kind of just, this is like the template for what I want to get done in a week and when. So all of these things will be done weekly. And then other tasks, once I figure out what they are, will be here. They'll be like the rotating tasks. And I do like the Clean Mama system, but I do have to tweak it a little bit to make it work for me. Like one of the things she will have you do is like vacuum on Wednesday and then mop on Thursday. And that just doesn't work for me. I have to vacuum basically like every single day. And I try to mop my whole downstairs at least like every other day. But if I'm being really lazy, then I'll try to do at least the kitchen. But there's no way that I'd be able to vacuum my floors once a week and, you know, vacuum and then mop 24 hours later. Like there'd be stuff on the floor again. There's no way. I mean, my kids are in and out. I have a husky. He's in and out and he sheds a lot. So it's just not possible. So it's a great system. I love it. It's been working for me, but I definitely have to change it a little bit to like make it work 100%. Then I have my calendar section. This is a quote I found online. That is my sister's handwriting. This is my daily page that I've been using. I've been using these, oh my gosh, probably a year now. These are from Crossbow Principles. I think she's Crossbow Planner Co. now. I always forget to double check, but I think she's Crossbow Planner Co. And there's no times. I just have a checklist because most of my days I'm free to structure them how I please. Even when I work, I kind of set my own hours and, you know, I work on projects that I want to work on. I don't really have to start at a certain time or end at a certain time. So I don't need time anything. Basically, I have to take my kids to school on time, pick them up from school on time, and that's it. So I very rarely, like I don't think I ever really use inserts that have like times on them. And then here it'll say unfinished tasks, and I usually cover that up, and this is just like routines and things that I do on a daily basis. And then because I've been relying more heavily on my routines, I've actually been using less daily pages, because daily pages were always like 99% of my planning. Like I lived in my daily pages, and now that I'm like focusing a lot on habits and routines and that kind of stuff, yeah, just not using them as much. So these stickers are from Hobby Lobby, and I have some dailies in here. On this day, I was meal prepping. This is my Today tab that I've had for years. This is from Planner Press, and I just stuck it on a piece of acetate, punched it, slit it, put some pockets adhesive pockets on there. This is a tarot card. This is Persephone as the High Priestess. So I have her hanging out here. This is just an image I found online. I've had it for a really long time. Back here I have another sticker. This is even more journaling prompts from, this is also Kellyanne Maddox. And I like this one because it's a digital, it's a printable, but it's in her handwriting. Like that's, I love that. And it's pink. I love that. So I keep that there for in case I want to journal. And then I have more daily pages. Like I wrote Wednesday's date and then I didn't use the page. So just cross it out and wrote Thursday. And then these are special dailies that my husband made for me. It's meant to be a whole spread, like a spread like that. So on this side, I have most important, date, routines, tasks, and then you can write your tasks like down the side. And then there's a spot here for notes. And then I have this page that says scribbles, and I have that entire space for notes and just this daily pages here. And what he did was he put photos there for me. It's just a photo of him in the river. He loves to fish. We love going to the river. I'm so excited. It's like river season for us. These are my guinea pigs. I don't know if it's kind of hard to see in the light. I don't want to move Kitty. Kitty, don't want to move ya. I would lift it, but I don't really want to move the cat. This one has Madrid, my dog. He's in here, cozying up to the fire. This was from yesterday. And I just have more. So that's another, that's, each one has a photo. Let me see. Madrid. This is one of him and I. It's my daughter when she made breakfast. My older daughter. And those are fun. So I'm going to switch to these dailies. I'm going to use these dailies for a while. So cute. Love these. And then I have more daily pages that I decorated, pre-decorated. So this is stickers from Hobby Lobby. And then this is what it looks like, just blank. So that's my daily section. Then I have another divider. I have the death card. I have it punched so that it's actually like a top tab up here instead of down here. Then I have important dates. This is, I think, SM Plans 2 also. And Sierra's inserts are awesome. I just happen to punch this wrong. Like it's punched, like December's punched right in the middle. I need to reprint those, but I really don't want to rewrite all of that. So it's fine. I have Infinite Lotus 2022 over here as well. And then I have Crossbow Planner Co. Like this yearly planner, and I just use that as a tracker. Then I have more photos. That's my mama, my babies, me, my brother, that same photo again. Quote that I found, baby girl at the pumpkin patch. These were my kids' costumes last year. My husband grew this giant pumpkin. He grows giant pumpkins. I think this one was almost 300 pounds. And it is an ordeal to move these pumpkins, guys. It's like an all-day thing to move the pumpkins from the backyard where we grow them into the front yard. But it's really, really fun. You know, we put them out front. People come by, drive by, look at the pumpkins and stuff. It's fun. We're going on, I think it's going to be our 3rd year. We have already started them. And they're just in the kitchen. We haven't planted them outside yet. Then here I have my monthly review, which is like personal, like journaling type stuff. So I have it a little bit covered up. So this was December 2021. That was the first month that I did it. And then I have on this side, January 2022. I think I have a blank. I don't think I filled out April yet. Is this April? No. Yeah, so this is what it looks like blank. This is field trip information. So I printed it in A5 by accident. And I realized if I turned it sideways, I could just punch it and it would fit perfectly. And so because it's like a journaling, memory keeping type page, I figured the more space, the better. And I just folded it in. So that's going to be April. I have May over here. And then these are covers that I made for each of my monthlies. So at the beginning of the year, I sat down, I pulled all of my cards for the 12 months, and it was like 1 card per month. So I used the Fountain Tarot, and then I made like copies of them. These are not the actual cards, these are copies. And what I did was I just cut a page out of a book that had text and images. Then I glued my little tarot card on there, and then I put stickers. and I love the way it came out. I have that for each and every month. These sticky notes, so the sticky note with the little foil heart, those are from Target. But I did print paper test designs like you can print on the sticky note. So that's what these are. Okay, so the Emperor card from the Fountain Tarot, that was my card for January. And then I have my monthlies. And I have the same layout. It's my cover, the monthly, my monthly plan, some notes, and then my weeklies. And those are all in between each of the months, and I'll show you what I mean. So it's Emperor card, January. I have some things covered up. And then my monthly plan, just notes. I tried to do like my inbox and my shopping list here, like next to my months, and I think I did that for like a month or two, but then I ended up moving it back to the front. But it's there. These are my reflections. So I wrote like the date, which deck I used, the card that came out, and I just wrote, I think I also pulled an oracle card, but I don't have an image of that. So this correlates to this card here. And then I have my weeklies. So, I mean, this is SM plans, SM plans. These are all SM plans inserts. The monthly plan, SM plans. And then I have my weekly. So this was the first week. This was January 3rd. And I was still trying to like play around, figure out what I wanted to do with these boxes. But I pretty quickly realized that I wanted to do like chores, homekeeping type stuff here, and then meal plan. And I've been doing that same layout since January. It's worked perfectly for me. I considered maybe not having a weekly at all, but I really rely on my weeklies for the homekeeping and the meal planning. That's not the kind of stuff that I would do on my monthly, and I don't know, it's not the kind of thing I would do on my daily either. So this is working out perfectly. I've used the same insert, the same layout. Works really well. I didn't meal plan this week, and it's just like, oh, one of the worst things I can do for myself, like if I really want to shoot myself in the foot for the week, then don't meal plan. I need to meal plan. That's the rest of January. Two of Wands is for February. So then there's my February monthly. These stickers are from Hobby Lobby, and that one's Bunny Plans. My monthly plan for February, I do have some things covered up. Weekly reminders, just notes for Valentine's Day, my daughter's birthday, just stickies everywhere. These are my reflections for the Two of Wands, weekly. And you can just see there's always, it's some variation of homekeeping and meals. Oh, my mom needed CBD gummies. Sorry, Mom. Oh, hi, baby. What do you see? And then I have my reflections. So this was February. I have it covered up. This was March. And then I had 10 of Wands for March. Monthly plan for March. And just like my reflections. More weeklies. I have stickers everywhere. I went crazy with the stickers, guys. This is April, Knight of Cups for April. I mean, look at this deck, guys. This is the Fountain Tarot once again. And I chose this one because if I'm going to be looking at these cards all year long, this deck is just gorgeous, beautiful. Like I can definitely look at these cards all year. April, we got COVID, guys. We've been sick pretty much all month. And it wasn't like we all got sick at the same time. It was like staggered out. Like my daughter got sick here, and this was like prime sick days. So she started feeling better here, but she like had symptoms, and then same thing. My husband got sick after that. And then this was like peak illness. And then, you know, he was, I mean, my gosh, my poor husband, we're at the end of the month and he's still coughing. And then here in this week, my daughter, my youngest daughter and I, we both got it at the same time. And it was like the worst possible time. We had to cancel all of that. But we're all doing okay now. I'm really thankful. But I mean, you can see this is my monthly plan for April. Nothing. I got nothing done. I didn't plan anything. I didn't have any goals. We were like survival mode here. But so April was kind of a bust. We had plans to go to the river. We, of course, did not go. Then I have more notes. Does anyone do, let me see, is this someone? Yes, like underneath this is just a blank note paper. Like I don't know why I wrote sticky note, sticky note, sticky note, sticky note, and I didn't just write on the note paper. Do you guys do that too? And I have more my weeklies. And again, just cleaning meals. And this is kind of like where I started switching. Like I didn't write chores, I wrote homekeeping. And I find just writing that, you know, chores does not sound fun. Homekeeping sounds much better. And even if like a tiny shift like that helps me shift my mindset, helps me shift my perspective, and I go about my house doing things in a different way, in a better mood. And I mean, I really have felt like a shift in energy in my house. Just the way I've been changing my mindset, the way I've been like going room to room, and like I think it corresponds to things that are happening in my life where I'm just like pulling things out of the corners that I usually try to pretend don't exist, and you know, bringing them into the light and all that kind of stuff. And so it's like a correlation. This week I did not cook any meals. I did not do anything. It was just, this is another card. This is the one I used to mark my weeklies. Actually, I need to move this over because we're over here now. We're almost there. So this was, yeah, we're here. This is today. And yeah, so Queen of Rings, and then my April monthlies. And I just have that same setup for the rest of the month. I can show you my monthly covers. It's 2 of Cups. In May, my husband and I will have been a couple for 13 years. 13 years, guys. It's gone by so fast. It's kind of, if we say, people ask us how long we've been married, it's kind of misleading because we've been married like 2.5 years, less than 3 years, but we've been a committed couple for 13 years. So there's that. Then I started setting up my goals for May. Reduce grocery bill and waste less. So I find like I'll buy stuff for dinner for like the week, and it'll be time to make spaghetti or something. And then that day, instead of just making spaghetti, I'll be like, you know what? I don't really feel like eating that. And I'll like go to the store and just buy all the ingredients to make something totally different. And I don't know, I feel like I'm blowing the grocery budget when I do that. And I also, I don't know, feel like we have a lot of leftovers and that kind of stuff. And so I'm trying to focus on like using everything that we have, eating leftovers, and just, you know, really not wasting anything. So then I have my blank note paper. Look how clean this is, guys. Oh, so that goes all the way through. 8 of Swords for June. It's going to be interesting to see how that manifests. But yeah, so I have the whole year in here. I'll show you my monthly covers because they're so pretty. I really can't stop looking at them. 5 of Coins is also going to be interesting. I have a wedding coming up in August. Which one is this? September. Hierophant. So pretty, guys. I love how these came out. I think I'm going to have to do this every single year. Ace of Cups. So gorgeous. November. Lovers for December. And yeah, I think that's the end of my calendar section. Is it? Yes. Okay, so that's my last weekly that I have in here. Then I have this that my friend maybe says has our name, Kristen, Jamie. Then I have my Wendy Torrance. Hi, baby Kitty. Kitty wants to hang out. And then we're getting into my health sections. I don't really want to go through there. I have more vellums. This is also, you can tell I'm a Stephen King fan. This is the cast from It, where it says loser. He wrote lover on top of it. Like, oh, I love that, guys. And then I have some photos from our cruise. Look at that dining room. So I'm living to get back on the ship. And then I just have health logs for myself, like a period tracker, that kind of stuff. Then the other thing I have back here is just a few, not too many, additional blank note pages. And what I use this for is when I'm in a bad mood or like I'm upset and I just want to get it out, I come back here and I write all that here because I don't want to write it like in my journal pages or where I memory keep or anything like that. This is like just to get it out, and then it'll stay in my planner for like a day or two, and then when I'm not upset anymore, I'll just rip it out and throw it out. But I find that's really, really helpful. And then I don't have it mixed in with the other things. Like when I'm looking back on my journal, I really don't need to remember that time some person was like randomly rude to me at Target and I went home like crying. That I don't need to remember that. So that's just get it all out and dump it out. So I have that in my personal section. Hi, baby. Kitty hanging out. And then I have a section for my daughters. I just don't want to flip. So I have more vellums, more photos. Those are my guinea pigs, guys. It's my baby girls, another Pikachu and Eevee. This is a note that my sister-in-law wrote me. Kitty. Pulled out my Pokemon card. That was in my daughter's section. So I don't want to flip through their health log. So I have Sephora, my kids' sections, and my husband's section. Everybody has a health log. And then I also have, here I can show you, some pictures that they drew for me. Photos of my girls. And then, let's see, flip carefully. Yeah, some more photos that my kids made for me. And then in my husband's section, you have to show you guys this. So, photo of my girls in the fall. Look at Colorado in the fall, guys. Look at those leaves. And then a photo of my husband and I. And I keep this in here. This was just a scrap from my husband's favorite shirt. Like, he wore this shirt all the time until finally he, like, ripped a hole through the elbow. So he just threw it out. And I was like, no, I love this shirt. So I cut a scrap off of his shirt. Spritz some cologne on it. I just have that in here. And then I have health notes for him. And I have my passwords and stuff in the back. And that's it. That is my chunky planner. I do have Pokemon card in my daughter's section with a clip, but Kitty just pulled that out. And then in the big back pocket, I just have some pages I printed out. It's my daughter's softball schedules. Both of my daughters are playing softball this season, so I need to put in their practices, their games. I just haven't written it in. It's like 50 different things. But yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm also on Instagram. I am at tarot_plannerbabe if you want to hang out on Instagram. I'm going to try to post more. I'm kind of a dork when it comes to social media. Like, I can't figure out how to do stuff. And a lot of people have resolutions like, I'm going to spend less time on social media. And like, nope, I'm going to resolve to spend more time on social media. So I'm going to try to figure it out. I'm going to try to stop being a dork. But yeah, I love the planner community. I love watching your guys' flips. Everyone has such gorgeous planners. I'm always on Instagram like, oh my gosh, look at those planners. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Say bye, kitty. Say bye. Bye, guys.